parents necessarily. Just
Ask questions.
like it could be a friend, a masjid, it could be anything.
Yeah.
And I feel
Yeah.
like that's the reason that we're so divided because each people with its followers in that sect, they don't seek knowledge. They just follow this, and that, you know?
Yeah.
Like imagine if every Sunni actually read their Sahih Bukhari and seen what's in there.
You know what I think the
Looked
problem
at
is? People
closer
don't
history, you know?
unite upon the Quran.
Yeah.
If we, because everybody believes in the Quran,
Yeah.
but why don't you unite on what you agree instead of trying to differ on some things that are kind of,
Yeah.
you know? But it's weird. I mean, instead of fighting each other.
Like Muhammad, where's Muhammad actually? Palestine, I forgot. Muhammad
Shah.
Muhammad Shah. He always said, yeah. When I asked him about like, I was like, okay, and that's what makes us, you know, humans. Alhamdulillah, we have to deal with that.
Really, the bottom line.
Even the
Yeah.
Quran, people disagree.
Yeah.
They don't disagree. They have different understanding.
Yeah.
The bottom line is where do you get your knowledge from?
What do you know?
Really. So do you want to get it from all the Sahaba, and regardless of whether their actions are, go ahead.
Or the house of
Or do you want
The
to get
messenger
it
of
from
Allah.
the closest house, which arguably has the most knowledge, biased opinion, but
I mean, no, you're not wrong.
Some people will say based on his opinion, I think he's, but I'd say show me evidence that this person has knowledge. Don't just say a hadith that said this has this guy has the most knowledge. Show me evidence that this guy has the most knowledge, right? So I have evidence that these people have the most knowledge. But in any case, that really is the bottom line. Where do you get your
knowledge from?
the way you practice your religion, at least the day to day of it?
I'd like to add one thing to that. You know, I'm not, like I said, I'm not Sunni or Shia. I'm just, I just claim Islam. But anyway, it's neither here nor there. I was just researching in Bukhari. There's I could be totally wrong, but the research that I did, there's only a handful of hadiths from Fatima.
Yeah.
And then as I started to ask myself, so that's weird. So I just thought to myself, man, that's strange. So
Yeah.
the daughter of one of the greatest people ever, there's like 3-4
Yeah,
hadiths.
she's just shy,
I thought to myself, that's weird. That's strange.
I was
In this whole book, there's like 7,000.
7,000. Yeah, like I was.
And there's,
Same thing with Imam.
I said, how is that even? I said, that's not even possible.
Yeah, actually, Bukhari, he actually doesn't quote any hadith from Imam as-Sadiq, right? Because he says he considers Imam as-Sadiq unreliable. So, like, his name is Sadiq.
That
He
was
doesn't consider him reliable.
So that was
It's
the
like,
question that I had. With Bukhari, like,
Yeah.
I mean, you just answered it. Bukhari had like disliked or had hatred towards Ahlul Bayt.
yes,
That's weird.
yes. He actually he wasn't an open Nasibi, right? But he had his tendencies were towards the Umayyads. Like that's what he was Umayyi al-Hawa. His orientation was towards the Umayyads.
And even the Sunnis say Fatima is one of the 4 women of paradise. So that it makes no sense.
It makes no sense.
She's one of the 4. They say.
Yeah.
She's one of the 4.
Yeah. And they say Imam
But
Ali
yet
is
there's no hadith.
the 4th Khalifa. There's no. And then
I don't understand it.
Fatima Zahra, like in theirs, she's not talked about enough, which is
Let me tell you something.
Which is sad.
I went to Islam my whole life, right?
Yeah.
Religiously.
Yeah.
Never heard one khutbah on
The Prophet's daughter.
Fatima. No.
yeah. And
And I went so religiously, you have no idea.
which is crazy. I mean, she was his best friend after Khadija. Like
Yeah.
the relationship between Fatima and the Prophet
It
was more than just a daughter and a father relationship.
They say she's one of the
Yeah.
4 women of paradise.
Yeah.
And there's no
And
mention.
there's, I mean, same thing about Imam Ali. They say that he's one of Khalifa al-Rashidin. He's with the Nabi.
Yeah, very little.
Yeah,
Very little.
which is. I mean, even Hassan Hussein. Sorry.
You're good.
Oh, nothing on. Nothing
And
on
they
that.
believe that they're the Shabab al-Jannah. They do believe that,
Of course.
and there's nothing that they say about them, which
Yeah,
is
I
really
went
strange.
there my whole life. I can tell you everything.
yeah, but
I wanted to ask you said Bukhari considers Ja'far al-Sadiq alayhi salam like unreliable. Do you remember like on what basis he was saying that?
Yeah, because he said that he finds a lot of people around him are liars, ghulat, people who aren't. So I'm just gonna completely forego Imam al-Sadiq in his entire